Here, having a late night in the shop. We have our show tomorrow morning. I got pieces I've got to get finished. So, you're out here hanging in the shop. Come hang with me. Why not, right? Just come hang out with me. We've got to get everything painted tonight because the show's tomorrow and, well, I'm running behind. Go figure. So we're going to get everything painted tonight. And everything. So, as you're jumping on, make sure you say hi. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. We're going to be painting our little cow here. This is the cow with the sunflowers on it. Gonna get it painted up. We just got back from having supper with my son. It was his birthday. Turned 25 today. So, it's the first birthday I've gotten to spend with him since he was 18. So, pretty big milestone was to get to spend his birthday with him this week. Or this night. So, took him out to a nice little Mexican restaurant where they do this little celebration thing. And they come out with like this big old sombrero. Well, on the sombrero is a napkin hid with whipped cream. And they start singing, you know, Feliz Cumpleaños aquí. And then they shove the whipped cream in his face. If you want to watch it, it's on my Facebook. I posted it to my Facebook because he should know better than to do something like that with his mom. Pick somewhere where they do something like that because he should know that I'm going to get him. And I did. So yeah, that was kind of fun. His girlfriend was in on it. She knew what was going to happen. So as you guys jump it on, make sure you say hi. Let me know you're here. Like, comment, and subscribe for me. Subscribe, guys. If you guys have not already, please subscribe to the channel. As that helps me grow. As you help me grow, then more people get to see what I do. Which is absolutely awesome that more people get to see it. I'm currently stuck at 299 subscribers. I have been there for almost 3 months. I'm ready to hit 300. So if I could hit 300 tonight, I would be ecstatic. I do have a goal that once I would reach 1,000, that I'm going to do an awesome giveaway. But that's once I hit 1,000, which if I've been stuck at 299 for 3 months, guys, it may be a while. I may be in a wheelchair, an old gray decrepit by the time I hit that, but we're going to try it. So you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shows me that you guys like what you're seeing. So what we're doing right now, I don't know if you can see it real well. This is a cow on a sunflower, one of them Highland cows, and we're just getting the lines done. We got the lines done on our cowboy. Thank you. Yes, happy birthday to him. It was awesome to actually get to spend a birthday with him finally. Been way too long. His last birthday he spent with us, I stole his pickup. He had been working on it to fix it, and his distributor was giving him a hard time, and he couldn't get it right. And, of course, my cousin that I work with now is a mechanic. So we had him in on it. We had the chief of police in on it. We had the sheriff in on it. And everybody, his sister, everybody was in on this whole gag that we had stolen his pickup. And we told him, I don't know who stole it, you know, and everything else. And he was going to go file a police report in the morning and everything. And then we broke the truth to him that we took it down to get it fixed. But yeah, he should know better than to do something with his mom on his birthday. It's going to end up epic. So yeah, took him to the little Mexican restaurant, got some whipped cream put in his face. So it was kind of fun. Something different to do. And we actually made it through a whole meal without him or my husband being called out on a tow, which is remarkable, because that never happens. So yeah, I figured I'm out here in the shop. Lord knows I'll probably be here the rest of the damn night. So why not go live? You guys can keep me company. I did have entertainment. My neighbor next door was just playing some music. So he has a band that he plays music with. And yeah, well, they were playing music. I had entertainment for a minute. I no longer have entertainment. I heard my husband just open the door. I don't know if he's coming out or if the dog's coming out. Ooh. You might watch because the door is open.
I know. I won't go far.
Okay.
Feel that.
Look at my husband just bought me a coat. Oh, I love that.
It's dusty as
That is, but boy, that's party. I like that. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta see this. Oh, MG, hey, don't you dare go out my door. Trade you guys gotta see this. Look what my husband brought me. It's a cannon made out of wood. This is like epic, y'all. That is.
I didn't bring the piggies out yet.
The what?
The pigs.
Oh, he got me some pigs too.
Well, they're not exactly. They're kind of X-rated
Oh,
pigs.
so he got me X-rated pigs. That's okay. I like them anyway. This is what though. This is like, this is if the wheels even turn on it. This is wicked cool. I love
Want me to
this.
Bring you the pigs.
Bring me the pigs.
Okay.
You guys want to see the pigs? He's gonna bring me some pigs. Bye, Tinker. Did you guys see my dog? She was running in here with me. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's even like drilled out in the and wow, that is like that's cool. You know your husband loves you when he brings you something made of wood because he knows how much you like your wood. So we're gonna put the cannon down. We're gonna paint a minute while he goes and gets the pigs. I'm curious to see these pigs. He says they're a little X-rated, so please cover children's eyes. Of course, I always put that this video is not for children because my videos never are.
Quite as cool as the cannons.
You never know when I'm going to start cussing, so it's never child approved.
R-rated pigs.
Oh, okay. R-rated pigs. Isn't that cute? Wow. That is, and they've got copper inlaid to them. See that? That there's copper inlays in them. That is unique. I kind of like that. Even though they are X-rated, we'll cover up that bad part. Doesn't show nothing, but this is why my thing says it's not. Hi, Chances. Yes, so, yeah, you know your husband loves you when he brings you wood. Right? Yes, they're making bacon. Absolutely. That is wicked cool. And that's some amazing artwork in there. They're dusty, but look at the detail to them. Like, there's some massive detail to that. That's pretty freaking awesome. I like that. Thank you, babe.
I thought you would like it.
I'm gonna set my pigs here. So I am working on. I have this Highland cow with a sunflower cut out. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a Highland cow on a sunflower, and so we're gonna get it all the outlines painted, and so all the outlines will kind of look like that. Then we go in and we sand them, or stain them and stuff, and then let me grab a few of them that I have done. Whoops.
Say hi to everybody.
You say hi, Tinker? Come here and say hi. Come here and say hi. This is Tinker. Tinker. This is Tinker. She's not a camera dog. So then they end up looking like this once they're all stained.
Love you, babe.
And finished. Love you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
I absolutely love them. So yeah. Oops. Boots are upside down. So yeah, that's what they'll look like when they're all done. So we're just getting the outlines done so that we can get them stained and stuff and ready for tomorrow. Because I do have a show I got to set up at 8 a.m. tomorrow for this show on Main Street. And so I got to get some pieces finished. And I figured why not just go live while I finish these. Kind of an impromptu live. Keep myself awake by talking to you guys because I've already had 2 margaritas. And, yeah. Hey, Amadeus. Now, this one will come say hi. This one's not camera shy. Toto. Yes, guys, my dog's name is Toto. Come here. Toto, Amadeus. Toto, where are you? Come here. This is Toto, guys. When you guys hear me about being Dorothy with a dog named Toto, I'm not even joking. This is Toto. Yes, his middle name is Amadeus. That's why I call him Amadeus. But this is Toto. He's my dog from the Wizard of Oz. And so now you guys get to see Dorothy and Toto all at one time. And he's not camera shy, but he likes to show his butt more than anything. Or it's because Mom scratches his butt.
Where are you going? Digger Murray.
What was that? No, I am not in Oregon. I am in actually Colorado. So yeah, we're a long ways from Oregon. Origami. Yeah. We're not up there. We are in the wonderful state of Colorado. People say it is colorful. I'm still waiting to see where. I live out on the Eastern Plains, so it is not colorful on the Eastern Plains unless you call gray or brown colorful. That is our two colors out here. Either gray or green or brown. Depending on the season. So what is everybody else up to tonight? I figured nobody was live. I might as well come live. I know it's very late and people are probably in bed, but it's Friday night. Why would you be in bed this early on a Friday night? Other than if you're like me and you have a show to do and then you're just falling behind because you don't have your stuff done. Working a full-time job makes it a little difficult to get it done. I work from like 8 in the morning till 6 every day. So then after 6, I get to come home, feed the husband. Even though it doesn't look like I feed him, I do feed him, y'all. I promise. I know he's a thin mint, but I do feed him. At least once a week. That's just to keep him alive. I'm just joking, guys. I feed him more than that. Yeah, so we're going to get all the painting on this one done. And then I also have this dude. That we've got to get painted tonight too. I don't know if you can see him very well, but he's kind of a groucho guy. And then we got our shooter, our sharpshooter. Got to get him done too. So I've got 3 of them I've got to get done tonight. Well, 4 if you count this one because I still have to stain him. So remember, as you're jumping on though, feel free to subscribe to me. I'd greatly appreciate it. As I do come live quite a bit, you guys get to see. And I don't only do all my woodworking live stuff, I do a lot of different things. If you guys ever want to go scroll through my YouTube, you'll see I do all kinds of stuff. I know it's kind of stupid having my name being Dorothy and my dog's name being Toto. But I do go tornado chasing, storm chasing. Kind of dumb when, yeah. You have Dorothy and Toto that live in the same house. But, hey, we do it anyway. Just because we can. So, yeah. Subscribe to me. You never know what in the world I'm going to do when I go live. Lately, a lot of it has been me out here in the shop. So I've been doing a lot of stuff in the shop because I finally have my shop. Thank goodness. For the longest time, I did it from my basement. That kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of horrible. And remember to smash that like button, y'all. Yes, smash that like button for me. That helps me a whole lot also, having that like button smashed for me. I don't know what else to talk about. Not much has happened throughout this week. It's been a pretty quiet week, not eventful. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it wasn't eventful. Monday, we had a big event happen in our town. So, our chief of police, he was housing a canine dog from another city, another nearby city. And daughter and his son and his wife were out in the backyard, and this canine dog broke out of his kennel and attacked the 3-year-old little girl and killed her. Tragic. Tragic, tragic. I feel so sorry for the family. Can't even imagine what they're going through. The mom was right there when it happened, just trying to get, you know, one of them things, like when something happens so fast and you just kind of panic and you freeze. I don't know what happened for sure, if that's what happened or not, but gosh, I couldn't imagine what, I mean, I don't even know what I would do if it would have been my kid. I would have totally froze. But yeah, so the whole community's been suffering that loss. Tragic, actually. Very, very tragic. I feel so sorry for the family. My thoughts and prayers go out to them big time. So tomorrow is a big day also for our community, as we're having like a Pioneer Day, I guess is what they're calling it. So we're having the market on Main Street, which is what this is all going to go for. I'm going to have my own little booth and everything and set up for the market, Main Street Market. Should be a blast. This'll be the first time I've done a craft show by myself, without my handy dandy sidekicks, but I'm a big girl. I can do it. I'll make it work, right? Can it be odd? Don't even know if the sidekicks will be there. I do believe they will be, but I'm not positive, as I just don't know. I hope all of our vendors do very, very well tomorrow. And I hope that our community puts some more of these on. As I really hope it turns out to be really good, and they decide to put more and more of these on. Then I have another one coming up on September 6th. And then we'll have some, I can't remember the dates, if it's October or November, that I have another one that I'll be doing. That is put on by the city. Well, it's actually put on by our activities department for the city. That should be a lot of fun too. It's crafters only, which makes it nice. We don't have like the big corporate vendors coming in. Because when they come in, the little crafters tend to do really bad. So, yeah, this is going to take forever to outline. This one took forever to Dremel last night. I'm not even joking, guys. I spent like almost 2 hours Dremeling this darn cow. I really about halfway through gave up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just a lot of work. And me having ADHD, keeping my attention that long just doesn't always happen. But I busted through it. I got it all Dremeled last night, and then decided I was going to go to bed. And then went to work this morning. Yeah, it's been a day. Anybody saying anything in chat? Let me see. Yeah. You know, the worst part about the whole accident with the dog is people were so bashing, you know, the family and stuff, and it's like, it's not the family's fault. It's not the dog's fault even. It just happens. It's an accident. You know, leave it be. But there's people that were just being hateful. And I hate that in the world today, that there are people that are like that. That are just so hateful. You're saying, well, that's why there shouldn't be canine dogs. Or that's why people who have canine dogs shouldn't have families. That's, I mean, come on, people, really? Just rude. Just rude. You know, it was a total accident. The dog had been locked up, broke the kennel, got out. There was nothing that anybody did wrong. You know, so I don't understand the hatefulness. But I guess some people have to be that way in life. They just have to hate. I like to spread joy. I like everybody to smile and be happy. My theme song is Don't Worry, Be Happy. I love that song. It was like the best song ever by Bob Marley. Don't worry, be happy. Because everybody should. Just smile and be happy every day that you woke up to the sunlight. Because you could have woke up to something worse. You know? I don't understand these people in this world who have to be so hateful all the time. And so negative. Look at his little nose, isn't that cute? You guys can kind of see what he's looking like now, huh? Kind of getting to see a little bit of the outline there, and makes more sense that way. I had to actually grab a much smaller brush to do this, which probably why it's taking me so much longer. Other ones I used a bigger brush on. But I actually made his lines a lot thinner for the fact that there was so much detail. I had to go thinner. So I did. I went thinner with his. So I used a smaller paintbrush, so it's definitely going to take much longer. Wish the wind would blow a little bit, because it's very hot in this shop here. Waiting for like a nice cold gust of wind to come through. It's just not working. Of course, my shop sits east to west, so I don't get a good breeze. If it was to sit north to south, I probably would. But I'm not the one who designed how this sat. I wish I would have. Just how we bought it. Husband's coming again, guys. He can't be sneaky. I can hear him open and shut the door. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to Denver.
You have to go to Denver? I am so sorry. I love you.
Love you.
Be safe.
I will, baby.
Call me if you need me to keep you awake.
I will.
I'll keep my volume turned up for you.
Alright, love you.
Love you. So guys, that is the life of a tow truck driver's wife. He will not get to stay home tonight. He will be gone for the next 8 hours on a tow. From here to Denver. Which sucks. Means I get the whole night to myself. But does kind of suck. Because he wants to be here with me. He wants to be able to help me in the morning. Load up and set up and everything. Because he never gets to help me with that. But he probably won't get to. Because he'll be sleeping. Because if he leaves now, which is 9... he'll get back at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And guys, I promise I will not stay live until 5 o'clock in the morning. I promise. Although I could probably stay out here doing this till 5 o'clock in the morning. I probably will not, because I need a few more hours of sleep than 3 hours to do this show tomorrow. Because it is going to be horribly hot tomorrow, so I'll need some sleep to recuperate from all that heat. So yeah. That is what I do every night, pretty much. He gets called out. I get to be by myself. And that's okay. I'm a strong woman. I can deal with it. I do it all the time. It does not bother me. I'm used to it. Been doing it now for 7 years this way. So, kind of used to it. Is everybody sleeping tonight? My goodness. I want to hit 1,000 views on this video, but I highly doubt that I will. It's only a couple of times I've hit over 1,000 views, and it's never on a live. It's usually on one of my shorts or a video or something that I can hit that. And I've never hit that much in a live. I'm hoping to. I'm going to take some lessons. I'm going to learn. Totally stoked for that. To learn how to do it live. Stuff like that. So, yay. I'm excited. Can't wait to start learning that. Possibly sometime next week, I guess. Maybe we'll learn that. Um, so we're starting to get somewhere on this darn cow. This thing just is going to take forever. Has so many little details to it. But it'll be worth it in the end. This thing will be like the darn cutest thing you've ever seen. And hopefully I sell a bazillion of these. Or at least 5 or 6 of them. Granted, I only have the one, but I'll take orders for them. Also, so that if people like it and I don't have one, they can just order it. And I'll make more. It's one good thing about making your own designs. You can just make more of them if you want. Or if it's one that you don't enjoy making, you don't have to. Just put my hand in the paint. I have to keep cleaning off my brush because the black builds up on it and makes it harder to paint everything. So yeah, we stayed out here last night for quite a few hours on Reba, getting all these cut out on Reba. I finally figured out how to use her, where she's not as loud, she's not jumping around, stuff like that. I finally figured that out. Those of you guys who don't know, Reba is my scroll saw. Brand new one I just got in this week. But I'm still used to Black Betty, the old ancient one, that I didn't know how to use the new ones. So I had to teach myself. I had to teach in session last night on myself. But I did get it done. First night that I got Reba, I struggled. And I mean, boy, guys, I struggled. Like, it was not easy. But I think I got it down now. And I think I finally figured out the burrs that I want to use to do this kind of stuff with. As I've been going through like all kinds of burrs trying to figure it out. I think I finally got it figured out. I found some that are just absolutely amazing, that literally it takes me like 20 minutes to Dremel one of these. Which is absolutely amazing because most of the time it takes over 2 or 3 hours. So I am getting better. They say practice makes perfect, and I do believe that. That I do believe, because as I keep practicing more and more, I'm getting better and better and better. That's why you never stop in the beginning. Don't ever give up. Just keep going. Keep on keeping on, because it will get better. As you do it more, you will get better. It is still very hot out here today. Or tonight. It's not cooling off. I'm about ready to turn on that air conditioner and just shut the doors and let the AC work. But I don't know. This says it's still about 82 degrees in my shop. And that's at 9 o'clock at night. It's freaking crazy. It'd still be that hot in here. Although it is better. I mean, it was, when I first came out here after work today, it was at about 105 degrees out here. Because it's all locked up during the day. Got pretty warm. So, I mean, I can go with 88. I wish it was freezing. VLC Blurworking, thank you for jumping in. For those of you who are just now jumping on, please like and subscribe for me. what keeps me going, wanting to keep going. I'm making more of this kind of content and all the other content that I make. I just had a fly flew into my eye. That does not help what I am painting. I have to be able to see, and I don't think that fly understood that. He's just going to take my sight away. He's like, here's a magic trick. Try it without seeing. Stupid flies anyway. I do have a citronella candle out here I can light, but I try not to because it makes it very hard for me to breathe. I don't know, something about the citronella makes it where I can't breathe. So, yeah, this is what we are doing. We only have 2 more after this one to outline, and then we can start the fun part of staining everything. I think that's like the most fun part, is seeing it all come to life after you got it all stained. That's the best part of it. Thank you, VLC. This is kind of fun for me. Something totally different than what I usually do. I usually do whittling. Oh, thank you, VLC, for subscribing. You know what, VLC? That puts me at 300, I betcha. Because I had 299 subscribers. I've been trying to get to 300, and I've been stuck at 299 for like 6 months now. It's been crazy. Of course, there for a while, I did take a break from YouTube and my woodworking and stuff, just trying to find my way, with changing of jobs, everything else, figuring out my schedules. That had not been easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. You change jobs and you're used to working just like 4 or 5 hours a day, and then you go to a full-time job where you're working 8 to 9 hours a day. It takes its toll, and you don't know what you're doing, and can't figure out life sometimes. I am getting better, where my body is adjusting to getting up in the morning. I'm not tired at night as much. I can get out here and do stuff after work. Cause yeah, that was taking its toll. I was used to, you know, working the night shift at UPS for 5 hours and getting home at midnight, and I'd wake up at 6:30 and I'd be running and ready to go. But I take my nap in the afternoon to get ready for the night. Look how cute. I absolutely love this thing. And it is all Dremelled, so it's all easy to do. I just fill in the lines pretty much. And then when you stain it, it just looks absolutely amazing. Because then, when you stain it, it just looks normal. Like, just looks normal. So, that's what it'll end up looking like, is just a little bit of staining, and then we'll get it all finished. And when it's finished, then that part that I left white, let me grab these. I'll show you guys real quick. The parts that I leave white actually do turn to a whole different color. See, like the Indian? That's the big chief. And we got the warrior. We have the whole tribe. Big chief, the warrior, and we got the squaw. So, yeah, it's part of going into the show tomorrow. So we got the cowboys, we've got the Indians, we got this Indian, that Indian, and we got 2 more Indians, we got boots. Like, yeah, we got the whole kit and caboodle coming up. I think I counted 9 pieces altogether of this kind of stuff for tomorrow. And then we got our specialty stuff that you guys have to tune in tomorrow morning when I go live to see the special pieces that I have not shown yet. I will not be showing them until I get to the show, get them all set up, and then you guys are in for one hell of a surprise. Those of you who know me, I'm going to tell you this now. The surprise pieces that I have made is going to totally surprise you. It is not something you would think would come from me. Just know it was done with the chainsaw. Because yes, I do some chainsaw carving once in a while. Once in a while. I just started with the chainsaw, so I'm still getting used to it, still getting the hang of the chainsaw, but I am getting better every time I try it. I actually love the chainsaw. I think it's very fun to use, very thrilling to use the chainsaw. I don't know. I think it's just something that I find really cool that I'm a woman, I can use a chainsaw. So I do. And probably after this show, I'll probably be showing more of the chainsaw carving stuff because I can show my specialty pieces that I did. I can show them tomorrow, and then I can start doing some lives on making some of them. They are just wicked cool. But I don't want to give any hints away. Some of my people that will be at the show tomorrow are also on my Facebook. I've told them to come by and check out the stand for some amazing special pieces. So they are going to. But it's kind of like a grand opening thing where, you know, you can't show all your goodies at one time. You gotta wait, you gotta have an element of surprise, and tomorrow will be my element of surprise because all you guys are gonna be pleasantly surprised by what I've been doing. Because there ain't nobody else that knows about them moving. My husband didn't know until last night. He snuck out here for a little bit and saw one of the pieces, and he's like, what in the world? I was like, sorry, that's what I've been doing. I didn't tell you. And at first it's because I didn't know if I knew what I was doing. Didn't know if they were going to turn out. I didn't want everybody knowing what I was doing if I like were going to turn out like crap. I think they actually turned out really cool. So yeah, I will reveal them tomorrow at my show. And what better time to do it than at the farmer's market tomorrow, right? Might as well. I do like showing the tedious side of woodworking. It's not always just fun and games and like garring into wood. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the sunflowers, you know. You got to do this other stuff that isn't as fun as like making the wood go grr. But that's okay. Just part of woodworking. It's kind of like love and marriage. You can't have one without the other, you know. You can't have a good woodworking piece without having to put a little bit of time and effort in behind it, whether it be sanding it, painting it, planning it, whatever. It takes some time. It really, really does. And then people wonder why you charge so much for your pieces. Well, look at the hours I put into it. The thought, the love, the dedication I've put into it should be worth something. So that one is all done, y'all. What do you guys think of the little Highland cow? He's pretty cute. Cute boop. We'll let him dry. How about we do our sharpshooter next? I know you guys can't really see him. I can't wait till you guys can see the outline of this dude. Because, yes, absolutely, sub to Mark. Mark, share your links. Any of you guys who are on here, if you want to share your link, please feel free to do so. I may have made a boo-boo. I have nothing to drink. I am going to have to go grab something to drink real quick, y'all. My mouth is dry. Okay, I'm back. That should last me for a minute. I hope. Yes, guys, please, please share everybody's things. I'm here to help everybody grow. I want everybody to follow everybody. We're one big, huge community. We might as well, right? So, definitely share pages. Share your links. Don't ever be afraid to share your link on my lives. I don't even mind one iota. In my moderators, if you guys see some new people, feel free to share their links. Get them going too. We want to support everybody. We're a community. That's what we do. And VLC, I don't know if I'm subbed to you or not. If not, I will sub to you when I get off of here. I do that with everybody who subs to me. I will sub back to you. Just because I believe in supporting my supporters. That makes any sense. I like supporting my supporters. I support everybody just like they support me. Guys, we're going to start on our sharpshooter here. Our little ace in the hole. This piece right here is my favorite of all of them that I have carved yet. I don't know. There's something about this dude that just... Maybe it's because I'm a hunter. I love my guns. That maybe that's why he just pulls at my heartstrings so much. Don't know. I don't know. And this one is just wicked cool. Don't know if you guys can see him very well without him being traced right now, but he is the coolest piece. So, there's the end of his barrel. This little dude kind of reminds me of my grandma. She was an ornery little cuss with a gun. You just never wanted to piss her off. You always want to stay on grandma's good side. Which of course I always did, because I'm named after her. I never got on her bad side. She just couldn't get mad at me. Which was probably a blessing. Whoa. I almost dropped the paintbrush there on him. That would have been a bad day. I would have had paint where I didn't want it. And then I would have had to sand him again. And I really don't want to do that. You guys see it coming together there? Yeah. Anybody have any fun plans for a Friday night? This is my fun plan for a Friday night, y'all. I mean, took my son out for his birthday supper, in which he got whipped cream put in his face, which was fun. And then I'm gonna come. I came home to do this for the rest of the night. With now no reason to go to bed because my husband will be gone all night long. So I should be able to stay out here, get all these done, get them all varnished, and be ready for the morning real easily now. I don't have to worry about if my husband's ready to go to bed or tired or anything like that because he's on a toe. So that's kind of cool. It's one of the joys about being a truck driver, or a tow truck driver's wife. It's kind of one of the downfalls too, is you spend a lot of nights by yourself. But that's what I signed up for when when I married him, he was a tow truck driver. I knew what I was getting into. So I can't get mad about it. I knew what I was getting into. Because we had dated while he was a tow truck driver. So I knew what it was like. And I still decided to marry him. Anybody saying anything good in here? Oh, Mark, it's so easy to do a live. You don't even have to be in the live. Just take your camera and go this way. Nobody can see you. You don't have you don't have to have courage people not seeing you. Now me, I don't mind them seeing me. I kind of like them. I like to be able to see my screen without having to have my my tablet out here to see what's being said. So yeah, I tend to show myself on camera. But Mark, you don't have to have courage. Just show what you're doing. You can point it completely away from you if you want to. You don't have to show yourself in the lives. It's one thing that a friend of mine that does YouTube also was the same way. She was kind of like try to be on camera and just show your work. Don't show yourself. And still to this day, she does. She shows more of her work than herself, which is great. That's her niche. My niche is I kind of like the camera. I do a lot of lives on Facebook, so I'm not afraid of the camera. I never have been. I do makeup tutorials on Facebook, so I'm kind of used to it. Kind of used to just being on the camera, but you don't have to be on camera to do it. That's okay. Dude, I don't have the best voice either. Yeah, I don't sound very girly most of the time. And sometimes, you know, and it's funny, because sometimes people who think that they got like a horrible voice, or the voice sounds weird or stupid or anything like that, are the ones that people love to listen to because they have like that voice that just draws you in and you want to just listen. Just like with me. I think my voice sounds very annoying and very weird. But, you know what? I talk. Because it just makes it go by faster if I talk. And I get very bored if I'm just here in the quiet. So, I talk. And I just talk about everyday things, like what's going on for the day, or things that I've seen for the day. I mean, there's nothing to be scared of. I think once you do a live, you kind of get addicted to it. And I'm not going to lie. It is kind of addicting. You want to get on live more and see if you can get more people in every time. It's just the way it is. It just is very fun. It's fun to like be able to go live and it's almost like you guys are in my shop with me. You guys are right here with me. Like, you're talking with me and interacting with me, and it just makes me feel like you're in my shop, and then my shop doesn't feel so lonely. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. And people connect with you better when you're live. Like, you know, when I do shorts, I can get quite a few viewers on some of my weird shorts that I do. But I can't connect with the people as well in my shorts as I can on a live. And I like to be able to connect with people, see how their days are going. I guess that's just me. I'm very much an extrovert. My husband, on the other hand, is an introvert. Drives me nuts because I like to go out. I like to socialize. We go to the grocery store, and he knows that is going to be a forever process because everybody... Of course, when you have a name that is so unique like mine, like, there's hardly any Dorothys in this community at all. And definitely no Dorothys that are my age. So, I mean, most of the Dorothys that are around here, like 90, 100 years old, somewhere in there, you know, they're not my age. And so people remember me because my name is unique. And well, I have been told that I am unique as I am very outgoing. Very rambunctious because I do have ADHD. So it is amazing that I can even do these pieces, be an ADHD, because it does take some time. My brain does tend to wander once in a while with them. And I'll get to like painting these little lines and I'll be like, oh jeepers, I should just stain it and forget these lines. And I'm like, nope. Got to trust the process. Got to trust the process, and I got to keep going. So I think that's part of the thrill for me, is just to see if I can actually finish a piece without going in a different direction. Because I tend to go in a different direction a lot. Just like I tend to talk in a different direction a lot because my brain gets a squirrel moment and it just happens. Nothing I can do about it. It's just welcome to the world of having ADHD. But that's also why, like, I can't just work on, like, one side of the wood. I'll start working on this side, and I'll get bored, and something will catch my eye on this side, and I'll be like, oh, you know, I'll jump to that side, just because that's the way my brain works. Does not stay in one spot for very darn long. It's like last night trying to carve these out. By the time that I had gotten to this one, because it was the last one I cut out, my ADHD was kicking in, and I did like up here, and then I came down here, I did this part, and then, oh, I wanted to do the nose, so then I did a leaf, and I was all over the place, just having to, like, if there were lines, I knew I still needed to carve it, because I do draw mine on there, so I have lines to follow. Yeah. Some nights my ADHD is worse than others. Last night was a bad night for it. A very, very bad night for it. And most of them nights where I know I'm having a bad night on my ADHD, I will not come live. I do not think anybody would be able to follow me or understand me or nothing, because it's a show. I'm not like this. I'm very, when I'm having a bad night, I am very hyper, very, I talk very, very fast. And I will stop in the middle of a sentence just because I had a squirrel moment and something else came across my brain. It just happens. And that's on a bad night, and I just tend not to go live on them nights. I know when I'm having them. I can tell. Because it's frustrating for me. Because I really just want to sit down and finish what I'm doing, and I can't. I used to go live on Facebook, even on my bad nights, and it got to be too much for my body. I am my own worst critic when it comes to having my ADHD moments. So, I quit doing lives on Facebook when I was having them because it felt weird. I don't know how else to explain it. But it's just weird. Everybody else thought it was great. They laughed and thought it was funny, which it is. And I laughed at myself because I couldn't even think of a whole sentence half the time. Like, I get halfway through a sentence and be like, I don't know what the hell I just said. These are my gunslinger suspenders that I'm working on now. Can you guys hear that goddamn cricket? Anybody who knows me knows I absolutely cannot stand a cricket. I will take any animal any day over a cricket. You give me a snake, a brat, I don't give a shit. I will take that any day over a cricket. Because something that can, like, rub its thighs together and make that kind of noise is fucking wrong. I'm sorry, just wrong. My husband loves crickets. He loves the sound of them. He says it's soothing. I think it's just nasty. I can't stand crickets and I can't stand grasshoppers. To me, they're both just blood-sucking, horrible animals. Even though I know they don't suck blood. I know they don't. But when their feet land on you, it feels like they're sucking the ever-living crud out of you. And I can't take it. And I cannot take the noise of a cricket. Because Just not right. Just not right. And I'm probably weird. I know that, y'all. You don't have to tell me I'm weird for hating crickets, but I just can't take them. For many, many years, I used to have one that would block me from going to the bathroom downstairs in the basement. I swear every year, we'd kill that cricket, and every year, it would come back. And it would literally set in the doorway, right in the middle of the doorway, so I couldn't go around it. The only way to go into the bathroom was to go over it. I wasn't going to do that, because every time I tried, it would jump like it was going to attack me, and I wasn't having it. Just was not having it. Now, every year, I spray my basement, because, yeah, I'm not going to have them in my basement. I'll take a spider, anything, over a grasshopper or a cricket. I just can't do it. Is there anything that you guys absolutely hate that you just cannot take? I mean, I know I'm weird and for the cricket thing, but I just can't do it. I'm really to the point right now that I'm going to shut the door just because that's gross. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that cricket is just purposely sitting out here. Oh, no, he's got a buddy. And tormenting me. I think he's, like, sending signals to his buddies. Hey, this one hates crickets. Let's come bother her. Yes, because there's a couple of them that I can hear. I know some people say if, like, you listen to how many times they rub their legs together and make that noise, it tells you, like, the temperature outside. I could care less the temperature if they would just shut up. Yep, they can be all the good luck they want to. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I guess maybe if they are good luck, that just means maybe I'll sell out tomorrow, because there's a lot of them around here right now. But, yeah, I don't know about the good luck thing. I just can't do it. I absolutely hate the darn things. The noise is just annoying. And you know, the bad thing is, they don't know how to shut up. They just keep going. They do. They just... The only way I have found to shut one up is throw something at it, or in its general direction, and it'll shut for a few seconds, and then it starts rubbing its legs back together again. It's just the way it is. Alright guys, able to see the sharpshooter coming along? He's getting there. He's almost completely done. Guys, I'm sorry, but anybody who knows me knows I hate having shoes on. My feet are dying. They're hot. I hate it. I am going to go barefooted again. That's just me. I don't like having socks and shoes on. I never have. I probably never will. I put them on so I can go out to supper with my son. But I'm out here for the night. I can take them off and just be free. I love having my shoes off. In fact, 90% of the time when I'm out here in the shop, You guys will probably never see it, but I do not have shoes on. I have my shoes off because that's just me. I like having them off. Alright, now comes the big details in the face. Face is always the hardest part for me to detail because I'm always afraid I'm going to mess up and it's going to look stupid. I mean, I can't really mess up. It's just like really follow the lines. But I know me, I could probably mess it up. Kind of curious to see who all we will see at the market tomorrow. It sounds like it's going to be quite the event. I know that I am not the only woodworker there. So that'll be okay though. I'm usually never am. Because there is other woodworkers in this town. So that's fine. We do different kind of work though. Like, they do stuff I cannot do. And I will admit to it, I can't do it. I could not make a wood spirit if my life depended on it. If somebody told me to do a wood spirit or die, I'd probably end up dying because I'm unable to do a wood spirit. It is not in me to do. I cannot do it. My brain does not work that way. I've tried it a few times. They don't turn out right. They look wonky, and everybody's like, it's a wood spirit. It's okay not to look right. They should never look as weird as mine do. But that's okay. To each their own. I envy the ones who can do wood spirits because they are kind of cool. I just can't. I can't do it. Ooh, it is hot in here, y'all. I don't know if I've told you guys that yet, but it is very warm. I'm sweating. That I am. Can you see his face come to life? Thank you, Mark. Yes, this is my favorite piece. I am not gonna lie. I'm absolutely loving this piece. Loved it when it was drawn out, and I'm loving it even more now that it's in the wood. But yeah. Mark, are you able to do wood spirits? I know there's a lot of people who can. My brain does not work for it. Just don't know. Seems like a lot of them who do the wood spirits too are left-handed. Which maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's because I'm not left-handed. The right side of my brain doesn't work. I can't do a wood spirit. Or maybe that's just a good reason for me to say I can't do anything. I'm right-handed. I don't know. But a lot of them that do that are left-handed. I notice weird things like that. Oh, this guy's just gonna be a hoot. Yes, he is. We'll get his little hat done, and he'll be all traced. Then we only got... Oh, God. Then I only have one more to trace. Oh, my God. And then, all I have left is staining and varnishing left to do. I might not be out here till midnight, y'all. I might get this stuff done. I don't know. We shall see. See if I can keep interested in it long enough to get it finished. I don't really have a choice. I have to, because the show is, like, literally in 12 hours. Or, yeah, 12 hours will be the show. So I've got to get it done. Look at that dude. Isn't that freaking awesome? I love this dude. I just think he looks so cute. So, he is done. I am taking a break because my eyes are going cross-eyed. It's not easy to see all them little tiny lines. I don't even know if you can see his lines. All these little tiny lines and then try to draw them or trace them. Wood on wood is not easy to see. Okay. Well, if you lose us, just come back. It's okay if you lose us for a minute. Get my paint up for a minute so it doesn't dry out. We are going to pause for a station break, or what I call a station break. Sorry guys, but that's what we're stopping for. Then we'll get this last one done, and then I've got 4 of them then that need staining. And this dude, I already know how I'm going to stain him. This part's going to be dark brown, and then his bandana's going to be red. His hat's going to be dark brown. His bandana's going to be red. And I might even make the gun a dark brown, just to add more contrast. And then this one is going to be dark brown here on his hair, and a little tough here, and then this is going to be yellow and green. If I can find my yellow. I have yellow somewhere. And then this dude is going to be dark brown and red there too. So I know how they're going to get stained. I just got to get them painted to get them stained. And then we got to cut out our hangers in the back. Which, that's like, no big deal. That does not take long at all to do. Because all I do, well, that one's not cut either. So all I do is just cut a little slit like that. And then they hang up on nails. So. Oh, you like the little cow? That's that one. I'm almost guessing I'm probably going to end up taking a lot of orders for this little dude. Between the cow and the 3 Indians, I'm probably going to have a lot of orders for all of them, because everybody around here seems to love Indians. So, I'll probably have orders for all that stuff. Because I figure that's the easiest way to do it. Have them there, take the orders, get them made, send them out. And I could sell the ones on the table too, and just have... I'm actually going to have my tablet there, and I'll have pictures of all of them on my tablet so they can see kind of what I can do, and then if they want to order it, they can. I'll have little order forms for them to put down their order on it. So I could end up in the office, or in the office, oh my god, in the shop for the next 10 years making cows. Making cows and Indians. I'm hoping the cowboys sell too. I think they might, because we do have a lot of cowboys around here. They go great. Are your phone holders wooden? I have not seen them, I don't think. I may have, but I watch so much on YouTube, sometimes I forget what I've seen. My brain is not the best. Ask my boss, he'll tell you that. I can't remember, like what I did today, by Monday I won't remember it. That's why everything is written down so I remember what I did. But yeah, you just take these and just shrink them down. If you want the picture of them to like shrink it down, or even have me shrink it down and send it to you, I can. Just send me an email. My email is in my description. You can send me an email and tell me which one. Tell me about what size you need it. I can make it that size and send it to you. Email it right back to you. Not a problem. I have tons more of these that I want to do. I've got a few dragons I want to get done. Dragons are a big seller, and some fairies. Okay. Oh, that'd be even awesomer. Awesomer. That is now a word. It's going to be awesomer. Yeah, feel free to. Any of the designs you see, use them. Use them. Yeah, they could go on phone holders. Um, uh, so I don't know if you guys have seen Deland's uh challenge that he has. That's it has to have a heart in it. Um, I've got my piece picked out for that. And I'm glad that he said it doesn't have to be on wood, because I am not going to do mine on wood. I'm actually going to do it on mirror. I think I said that right. I have a hard time with that word. It's just not right. A mirror. I'm actually going to etch it on there. And it's kind of like a hidden picture where there's so many hearts hidden into the picture and you have to find all the hearts. So I'm totally stoked for Deland's whole challenge piece. Oh, Mark, you've got to go watch Deland. He put out a challenge, and it could be in any form. You know, it could be painting, it could be drawing, it could be anything, but it has to have a heart incorporated into it. And it has to be something that you do for the challenge, not something that you've had in the past. And I think everybody should get in on Deland's challenge, because I think it's just going to be phenomenal. He did a piece where he did a wood spirit, and in his beard was a heart. It was just freaking amazing. But I'm going to do a big... I'm going to go down to the lumberyard and have them cut me a mirror that is... I don't know yet how big I'm going to go. I'm thinking about like an 8x10, so that I can picture frame it. But it'll all be etched into the mirror, and it'll have like hidden hearts in it. It's gonna be amazing. Still not sure. I kind of want to do a fairyland one that has the hearts hidden into it, or maybe like a country scene with hearts hidden into it. I'm not sure. So yeah. Oh, I love doing the mirrors. I really do. I've done a couple of them. I've done them where I etch them on the back and I backlight them, and that is so awesome. I'm thinking with Deland, so I'm going to do it on the front and not have it lit from the back. Just have it on the front of it. Maybe, you know, I might LED on the edges so it lights up onto the sides of it. I don't know yet. One way or the other. Can't wait for doing that one. And I made a mess with my paint. It's all oozing out. That's okay. I always make a mess. See what I mean? I made a mess on my paint. Yeah, I use acrylic paint to do my edges. Because, I don't know. It seems like it stops the stain from, bleeding through, I guess you could say. I'll leave my napkin there so that if I need it, I have it. So let's get this dude outlined. This is the last of the Mohicans to get outlined. Or should I say, the last of the cowboys. Not really a Mohican, he's a cowboy. That he is. Be glad to have all these done with the outlining because it's killing my eyeballs. Not gonna lie. Absolutely killing the eyeballs. It's just hard for me sometimes to see the lines. Especially where it's all the same color pretty much. Sometimes the lines show a lighter color than... Oh, I'm getting paint all over the place. I must have it on my hand somewhere. It's okay. We can hide that. But, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. See, squirrel! I forgot. Welcome to the life of my brain. I just forget everything. So I did debate on Deland's to do it actually in wood. To just carve it into the wood. Or do a wood burning. But I think it'd be more cooler to do it into a mirror. I don't know why. I'm drawn to that for that challenge. Because I think everybody's going to be doing wood. And I'm the outcast. I will do something totally different rather than wood. I did one of the etchings. I did it actually in glass rather than a mirror. I did it in glass and had the whole piece of glass and I etched it and then I colored it, or I did the back part of it black. And so everything that was etched wasn't covered. And it was it was a Ford. It was a Ford picture that I did. And it was backlit with that blue, with like the Ford blue. Oh, it was so cool. It was actually a commissioned piece that I'd done for a person who loved Fords. And oh, it just turned out amazing. I've done a John Deere one that I did in green. So yeah, I've done quite a few of the etchings. They're fun. The worst part is the noise of the drill bit on the glass. It's kind of like fingers on a chalkboard. There are times I debate on whether I should go live during that because I think it would probably drive everybody crazy. Nobody would watch very long because it would drive them nuts hearing that sound. Can you guys see him coming to life? There's his little handkerchief. So, quick question. Does anybody else have a problem with vagrants in their cities? Their little towns? Like, you know, I live in a tiny little town. And I didn't think vagrants were ever going to be a problem. But we have a buttload of them fuckers around here. We have one right now that is set up in our city park. Literally made himself a tent out of a piece of plastic and stuff. Over park benches and stuff. Underneath one of the awnings. And, like, I think it's just tacky. Just tacky. And I wish something would be done about it. Yeah, I really do. I just wish... I hate the fact that anybody is homeless like that, but I know some of them choose to be. Some of them don't choose to be, they just fell on uncertain circumstances that put them that way. But find a better place than somebody's city park where the kids go and play, and this one is camped there. I mean, he's there day and night. Pretty creepy for sending your kids there. I mean, just not right. Find a place that the kids aren't at. You know? I just don't think that's right. You see his little scar. Look at that. He has a little scar on his face. This one's my outlaw. My outlaw. That's why he has scars. So did you guys hear? I got a new baby in my family. I went and picked her up last Saturday. I picked her up. Is a little kitten. She's white and gray, or tan. I can't quite tell. I don't know. I'm colorblind. I think she might. I don't know what color she is. Whitish, grayish, tannish looking. Adorable little thing. She'll make her YouTube debut here in a while. Her name is Sassafras. We call her Sassy for short. And she's finally starting to tame down to the house, like get used to people. You know, when they come into a different household, sometimes it takes them a while to adjust. And she has taken about a week. She's adjusting. I was in the room last night with her, and she was actually playing with me and having fun, which was amazing to see. Because, like, for the first couple of days, I'd literally walk into her room and she would hide. And I'd have to go looking for her. But yeah, her name is Sassafras. Hello, hello, everybody. Matthew! Hello, I didn't see you jump in. See, I got my pieces going, Matthew. This is my outlaw. Got my cow. Got my gunslinger. And then, I'm my other little cowboy. We're trying to get these done. We have our show tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. I know I'm doing them so last minute, but I ran out of time because of work and everything. So, yeah. I'm going to pull an all-nighter and get these done, get them painted, or not painted, stained, and varnished and everything, along with my special pieces that we'll be showing tomorrow. I got 2 of them still left to varnish also, and then they will be done. Gosh, I just, so much to do still. But I will get it done tonight, so that I can have them out there tomorrow. I mean, I have no choice. I have to stay up all night and do these. And I figured tonight would be the night to stay up because I don't work in the morning. I mean, I have my show in the morning, but it only goes till 3. So if I'm tired, after 3 o'clock, I can come home, I can take a nap. When I'm at work, I can't exactly just come home and take a nap. I wish I could. There are days I need one. I'm not real sure what happened to this guy's eyeball. Oh, he's got his eye closed, that's why. I think. I don't know. I need to look at my drawing, because I don't think I put his eyeball in here. I think I'm missing it. I might just paint it in. Paint his eyeball in there, because it's weird, I don't have an eyeball. Maybe it was meant to be closed. I don't know. We'll get him done up and see what it looks like. I think it was closed because his eyebrow is down. So maybe it was meant to be closed. He like has it closed. Because he's winking with his other eye, so I didn't have to worry about an eyeball there. So that other eye is winking. So maybe this one was supposed to be closed. I can't remember. Dang it! Yeah, I'm going to keep turning this wood till I figure out which way I'm going to take this paint here. I'm going to paint this angle here. I'm not real sure. Kind of a weird angle to paint. This is his little nose. This is going to be the rest of his eyebrow. It's coming along. You can kind of see what he looks like. I like the little scar on him. I'm not going to lie. I think the scar is kind of fun. So, Matthew, you'll have to tune in tomorrow. I'm going to go live like 9 o'clock Mountain Time. I do not know what time that is at your time. But, Matthew and Mark, that's when we're going to go live from the craft show. Or farmer's market or whatever you call it. I call it a craft show because I'm showing my crafts. It's a craft show. It'll be 9 a.m. in the morning Mountain Time. Might be a little bit before that if I get set up early. I don't know. Now that my husband got called out on it, I'll probably have to do the setup myself. It may take me a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long that's going to take me to set up. Kind of used to doing it to myself, or by myself. I usually do. Never fails. Every time I have a show, my husband gets called out on a toe. So I usually don't have to help set up. But I'm pretty quick at it sometimes, but I have not set up for a show in over a year. And this will be my first solo show. I don't have my sidekick with me no more. Mountain time. I'm in Colorado. Of course, Colorado, mountain time. You're currently in Indiana, you said? Yeah, you're in Indiana. Colorado, you've heard of that. Yeah. Got the beautiful Colorado mountains. We do not have them here where I live. I live out on the Eastern Plains, where it is flatter than a 5th grade schoolgirl. It is flat out here. I love it when everybody thinks, like, they hear the word Colorado and they think you, like, live up in the mountains and, like, with the wild animals and stuff. It's like, not all of Colorado is mountains. But a majority of it is. Like, half of the state is. But, yeah. Nope. I live out where it's flat. Which I'm okay with. I like it. I lived in the mountains for a while. Till I woke up on July 4th one year and had a bear on my front porch. And the only thing separating me from that bear was a glass wall. I said, enough's enough. I'm going back to where we don't have them kind of animals. And I moved back here. Because, I'd been living there about a month and ran dead on to a moose. And the only stories I ever heard of the moose was to act like a tree and get away because they can kill you. And I always thought they were full of crap till I walked up on the moose. And the moose was so big, I could literally walk underneath that moose and not even hit it. Not even hit its belly. Because that's how big they are. They really are. Oh, that would be like the bomb diggity. That would be so cool. To live that close to like mountains and the beach. But I don't know. I kind of lost my sense for the mountains because of the animals. I'm not gonna lie. The moose, the deer, the moose, the bears, the mountain lions, all that stuff, they can just keep that. I don't mind them, but I treasure my life. I don't want to die. And that bear was much bigger than me, just as the moose was. Of course, it doesn't take much to be much bigger than me. I am kind of a tiny tyke. I mean, I'm not very big myself, but seriously, that was frightening. It was very frightening. That and I learned a thing when I lived in the mountains. Like they don't have regular like crickets out there. They have these things called locusts that are like a cricket grasshopper mixed on steroids. They're like freaking gigantic. Okay, they're probably not that big, but they're still a cricket mixed with a grasshopper on steroids. And we all know how I feel about either one of them animals. So yeah, I did not care much for them either. And they make a much more god-awful noise than a cricket does. Can you guys see this dude coming together here? See him? He's kind of cute. It's one of them things. He's so damn ugly. He's cute. I'm almost done with the outlining. Thank goodness. This part here is the hardest part for me because I have to keep my attention on it at all times. And I gotta stay focused on it, and I hate it because I wish I could just jump to staining right away. Because the staining, I do not have to be hyper-focused. I just do. I do what I do. Ta-da! He be done! Look at him. And he a cutie. Makes you want to ask him out to prom, doesn't it? Such an adorable man. So, now we have them all outlined. Now we can finally start painting. He is a cool character. He's just unique. I don't know. I just kind of like him. So I don't even know where to start staining, y'all. Let's do this, dude, just because he's going to be a fun one to do. And I need my paintbrushes. Gotta find them. Oh, found them. Okay. So I'm missing a couple. Hi, did you guys see my making bacon pigs? Haha, that was a funny one. The making bacon pigs. And then my awesome cannon. This is what my husband gets me. So he knows I love wood. So he sees these things made out of wood and he's like, oh, I've got to have that for my wife. So this is what he does. He gets me things like this. This would look cool. I mean, that'd be an awfully big birdhouse. But I love my little stuff that he does. He's always thinking of me. When he sees things, he's like, oh, my wife would love this. And then he gets it. I need more paper towels. I have an ample supply of paper towels. Alrighty, Matthew. Thank you for jumping in. Tune in tomorrow. See all my fun stuff that I've made. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this dude. Do his hat here. Hat's gonna be brown. This is the fun part. I love doing this part because this makes them just come to life. It really does. Just definitely brings them to life once you get them started. To being able to have some color to them. And I love using stain because it is so easy to do. It just kind of spreads itself. And it just doesn't take much time to do it. And it just brings out the look of that wood so much better. And this, I do believe, is part of his hat. Maybe that's his hair. That's his hair. This is part of his hat. Right there. I better add a dab of that off. And that's the best thing too about the stain, is if you use too much, you can always dab it off. Okay. Got that much done. Now we gotta do his bandana. So, for his bandana, I use the color wash tint. This stuff you get from Hobby Lobby. This stuff is... Ooh, I got a big old spot of stain. What the world? I'm making a mess. So, this stuff is so much fun too. It's a stain also. You'll see, it's just as easy to play with. It's a stain. But it's got color to it. But the colors are so bold. And you can tone these down quite a bit too. You can add a lot of water to them and tone them down, but I like the boldness of them. I'm just weird that way. Yeah, all of the Cowboys' bandanas are going to be red. And then that way I can kind of show like the different colors I can do, because like the Indians, I have them in turquoise, but I can do them in like the red or the burgundy or whatever matches their living room, if they want it in their living room or bedroom or whatever room they want them in. I can make them match. And this kind of shows that. But yeah, see, it just kind of brings it to life. Just always gotta add a dab of color to stuff. It's just the way it is. Look at that. I gotta say, I kind of like the dude now. Just a simple thing, but it looks good. So, let's do this little man. Let's go ahead and get his little bandana done. And his hat. Then you can kind of make out what is what too, and you stain it too. Kind of like sections it off so you can kind of see what's going on. So his little bandana is done in the red. Let him dry for a minute. Let's do his little bandana in red. Well, his bandana's not so little. His bandana's a little bit bigger than all of them. But we're going to get his done. So, yep, we're going to get his little bandana all done. Yeah, I have all different colors of this tint that you can get. Yeah, blues and greens and purples, teals, almost any color you could think of. I've probably gotten them. I think I've got every color of the tint that they make. So, that's the cool part about it, is then I can do it in any color I want to. Get his little bandana made out here. See, there's his little bandana. Pour our extra back in. Alright, oh my goodness, I've already been on for almost 2 hours. That's just totally crazy. Totally crazy. Clean off our little brush. We don't want no red in there. Get all that red out of there, because now we're going to go back in with the browns. Get some more browns in here on these guys. So, but y'all, I'm going to get these finished up with browns and everything else. Get them polyed. And the extra pieces polyed over there. Special pieces. Get them polyed, and then I'm calling it a night. So guys, I mean, it's already 10:30 here. It's late. So, I will catch you guys tomorrow when I'm at the craft show. Okay? Alright, guys. So, I'm going to jump on off of here. I'm going to get up and take a stretch break and walk around too when I'm done here. So, you guys catch me tomorrow morning. Can't wait till you guys see what you guys think of the new pieces that I've done. That are not these. And everything. But you guys get some sleep tonight, and I will catch you in the morning. Right? Love ya. Dot out.